As we round up, let's round up with the Champions League. A lot of Champions League games will be played tomorrow and next tomorrow. PSG Bayern Munich. Let me start with you, Collins. What do you make of that particular game, PSG Bayern Munich? You are muted.
You are muted. You are muted.
Okay, sorry. It's a match. It's a match that can go either ways. You understand? It's going to be a very fun match. It's a match that can either give you 7 goals, 7 goals. You understand? And it's a match that can also give you 0-0 because of how brilliant these coaches are. These are tactical geniuses. You understand? Company is very young in his coaching career, but it's proving he's a genius. You understand? Let's not say he's with Bayern Munich and everything. You understand? It was also how his first season went. It didn't go very smoothly. You understand? So he's improving as a coach. You understand? He's becoming better and better and better. You understand? See the kind of comebacks he has been doing. Yesterday, his team were leading. They were down 3-0. He has won the league. They were down 3-0.
And the previous
First half,
weekend, it was 2-0
he scored
down,
4
and
goals.
they came back.
Yes, exactly. That was against Freiburg, and this one was against Mainz. And Mainz and Freiburg are not small teams. You understand? Especially Mainz at home. He came back from 3 goals down. He scored 4 goals second half. You understand? And I was looking at the bench. Look at how scary that bench is. You understand? And PSG too are not small. You understand? Luis Enrique has something to prove this season. You understand? So these are 2 hungry teams. These are two teams that you will sit down, you forget whatever you are doing, and you just enjoy the game of football. And I'm expecting a good game from them. They are playing at Parc des Princes for the first leg, and I don't even know what I'm expecting. I don't even know what to predict right now. But I see Bayern going through. You understand? I don't know the exact scoreline, but Bayern will go through. You understand? And I hope for the love of God, Bayern goes through, because right now they have a thing to do with that. They have a revenge against Arsenal. You understand? So, and if I'm to choose which of the teams will play Arsenal, I'm choosing Bayern. You understand? Because nobody wants Arsenal to win that champ. We need a scapegoat every season to banter. We need a scapegoat. So because of that, to keep the banter going, we need a strong representative, and Bayern is who the entire football world is hoping will progress. Not PSG. PSG can be very like a whatever. You understand? They can be very sloppy. You understand? I don't want PSG at all. I want Bayern Munich. You understand? That very scary Bayern Munich. Even the thought of facing Bayern in the final, Ateta will piss on his body. You understand? And he will never know what to do. You understand? So let's just sit down and enjoy the game of football. And while I hope Bayern qualifies, I also expect to enjoy the game. Thank you.
Okay.
I have words. I have no words.
I mean, you hear what you heard everything he said. I think from what he has said, he's hoping that Arsenal makes it to the final. Do you think, do you think Arsenal are in pole position to make it to the final, owing to the fact that this is the last chance for Diego Simeone to win a trophy with Atletico Madrid, being his last season?
I think his last chance to win a trophy with Atletico Madrid went away with the Copa del Rey loss. You could see his reaction after the loss said it all. The way he wailed. He was not crying. He literally wailed. That's not tears. That's somebody wailing, right? You could tell that they had put their all, or he has put his all to ensure that he won that particular trophy with Atletico Madrid, and that's not surprising. It's his last season. He has won so much. He has done so much with the team. Took them from where they were to be able to compete with Real Madrid and Barcelona. It's not easy. He has won the league with them, I think, twice. It's not easy to be able to do that, to be able to get them into Europe, to be able to get into the Champions League final twice. It's not easy. He has done so well. He has done things that so many other coaches will not be able to do. But that said, when I tell people that Arsenal are going to defeat Atletico Madrid because we already did that in the group stages, people were like, oh, but you saw what happened against PSG last season. PSG last season that we played in the semi-final were not the same PSG we played in the group stages. They were a rejuvenated side. It was a total, you could tell that they were different in their match against Liverpool. You could tell that they were different in their match against Aston Villa. But look at this Atletico Madrid side. What difference has this Atletico Madrid side done, or what difference have they become from that group stage now? You can't point to it. maybe they win obviously they win their matches in the Champions League. That's obviously a thing. But look at that side. They are not as rejuvenated or as a different team as PSG that we faced in the semi-final last season. And for me, I think that's all the difference that we need. Saka is back, brilliant. Gyökeres is up front. Nkapie has been brilliant as a defender. I need to mention that Nkapie is a brilliant left back, and he has done so well. So this is an Arsenal side that obviously knows that this is all or not, all that they have to play for now. We've been here before, and now we just need to progress. Quickly, PSG Bayern, as Colin said, it's a game that could give you a lot of goals and can also give you, a stalemate because both teams see, this is the final before the final.
True.
This is the final before the final. So, as he said, we're going to grab our popcorns and we're just going to be there. PSG rested. Do you know how many players PSG rested? Almost all their first 11 players that they rested during the weekend. Bayern Munich did the same thing until they needed to win, and then they didn't even need to win. Funnily enough, they could have even just lost the match. But as Colin said, company has improved in his coaching career, and he just needed to do that. And now look at the way. The interesting thing about that match that Bayern played is that they did not win 5-3. They did not win 6-3. They just scored the 4 goals and said, "Polo, let's end it here."
And that's it.
That's funny. They just said we are not going to do anything. We're not going to win 4-3. Bam, and that's it. That was the end. So again, as I said, this is the final before the final. Me personally, I expect a whole lot of goals. And I expect a whole lot of goals because both defense, I do not think they are so strong enough. If you watch their previous match, I think that Upamecano and Tar, they are people that can. Then you now have Marquinhos and Pacho as well. I don't know. Marquinhos and Pacho, they are good. I'm not saying they are not good. I'm just saying that both teams, in terms of their defensive lineup, have shortcomings that can be, taken advantage of when you have a person like Olise, you have a person like Kvaratskhelia on the other flank, So yes, as we said, me personally, I expect a lot of goals in that match, and obviously beautiful Champions League football tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. We have come to the end of the show. It's always amazing having you guys on the show. Thank you so much, Collins. Thank you so much, Solomon. And I'm looking forward to
Yes,
seeing what Arsenal and Chelsea will do this week.
we
Thank you so much.
will. All right.
Thank you, Myron.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Thank you, Solomon.
Bye.